Iran's culture is one of the oldest and most influential in the world. Iranian culture is deeply rooted in history, dating back over 2,500 years to the times of the Persian Empire. This long legacy has contributed significantly to the fields of literature, art, architecture, philosophy, and science. Art and architecture. Iranian art is renowned for its intricate designs, particularly in carpet weaving, miniature paintings, calligraphy, and tile work. Persian carpets are famous worldwide for their craftsmanship and beauty. Iranian architecture, from the ancient Persepolis to the stunning mosques of Isfahan, is characterized by its grand domes, minarets, and geometric patterns. Persian literature has a profound tradition, with poets like Ferdowsi, Hafez, Rumi, and Omar Khayyam influencing global literature and philosophy. Ferdowsi's Shahnameh, the Book of Kings, is one of the greatest epics in world literature, preserving Persian history and identity during the rise of Islam. Music and cinema. Traditional Persian music is known for its melodic and rhythmic complexity. Modern Iranian cinema, particularly after the 1979 Islamic Revolution, has gained international acclaim, with filmmakers like Abbas Kiarostami and Asghar Farhadi winning prestigious awards. Despite external influences, Iranians have managed to maintain a distinct cultural identity, blending ancient Persian traditions with Islamic values and modern innovations. Religion plays a central role in the cultural and political life of Iran. The overwhelming majority of Iranians practice Twelver Shia Islam, which became the state religion in the 16th century under the Safavid dynasty. This sect of Islam remains a crucial aspect of Iran's national identity today. Approximately 90 to 95% of Iranians adhere to Shia Islam, specifically the Twelver branch, which believes in a line of 12 imams as the rightful leaders of the Muslim community. Iran is the largest Shia majority country in the world, and it acts as a spiritual and political leader for Shia Muslims globally. Around 5 to 10% of the population is Sunni Muslim, predominantly among the Kurdish Baluchi and Turkmen minorities. Iran is also home to religious minorities, including Christians, Jews, and Zoroastrians, the latter being Iran's ancient pre-Islamic religion. Despite legal protections, religious minorities sometimes face restrictions and discrimination, particularly in political and civic life. Zoroastrianism. This ancient religion, which dates back to around 1000 BCE, originated in Iran and remained the dominant religion until the Arab conquest in the 7th century. Although the number of Zoroastrians in Iran today is small, their influence on Iranian culture, especially in terms of festivals like Nowruz or Persian New Year, remains significant. Iran's modern political ideology is deeply shaped by the 1979 Islamic Revolution, which replaced the monarchy with an Islamic republic based on the principles of political Islam and Shia theology. The country's political system is a theocratic republic, combining elements of democracy with religious oversight, and is governed by Islamic law, or Sharia. The Islamic Revolution. Led by Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, the revolution was not only a rejection of the Western-backed monarchy, but also a move toward establishing an Islamic state. Khomeini introduced the concept of Velayat-e-Faqih, or guardianship of the Islamic jurist, which gives the highest-ranking religious leader significant control over the government. Today, the supreme leader, a clerical figure, holds ultimate authority over Iran's political, military, and judicial institutions. Political ideology. Iranian politics reflect a combination of religious conservatism and nationalism. Since the revolution, Iran has positioned itself as a leader of the Shia world and has taken a stance against Western influence, particularly the United States and Israel. Iran's political system includes elected bodies, such as the president and parliament, but these institutions operate under the supervision of religious authorities. Reformism and conservatism. There is a constant tension between reformist and conservative factions within Iran's political landscape. Reformists often push for greater civil liberties, political pluralism, and better relations with the West, while conservatives seek to preserve the revolutionary ideals of Islamic governance and independence from foreign influence. Ethnicity. Iran is a multi-ethnic country with a variety of ethnic groups that contribute to its diverse cultural and social landscape. While Persians make up the majority, accounting for about 60 to 65% of the population, there are several other significant ethnic groups. Azeris. The second largest ethnic group, making up about 15 to 20% of the population, are the Azeris, who primarily inhabit the northwest regions of Iran. They share cultural and linguistic ties with Azerbaijan, but are mostly Shia Muslims and integrated into the broader Iranian identity. Kurds make up about 7 to 10% of the population and are predominantly Sunni Muslims. They live mostly in the mountainous areas along the borders with Iraq and Turkey. While Kurds in other countries have sought independence, Iranian Kurds have generally aimed for greater autonomy within Iran. Baluchis. The Baluchis are a Sunni Muslim minority that lives in southeastern Iran, near the border with Pakistan. Baluchistan has historically been underdeveloped, and the region has experienced periodic unrest due to ethnic and economic grievances. Arabs make up about 2 to 3% of the population, mostly residing in the southwestern province of Khuzestan. They are predominantly Shia Muslims, but some areas have seen tensions between Arab populations and the central government over issues of cultural rights and economic development. Iran also has smaller populations of Turkmen, Armenians, and other groups, each contributing to the cultural mosaic of the country. Iran's population is young and rapidly urbanizing. The median age of the population is around 32 years, reflecting a high birth rate in the past few decades, though birth rates have been declining in recent years. Over 75% of Iranians live in urban areas, with the capital, Tehran, being the largest city and the political, economic, and cultural hub of the country. During the 1980s, Iran experienced a rapid population boom, but since then, family planning policies and changing social attitudes have led to a significant reduction in fertility rates. As a result, the government has expressed concerns over an aging population in the future. Iran has made significant progress in terms of education, with a literacy rate of over 90%. Higher education is highly valued, and universities in Tehran, Isfahan, and Shiraz are considered prestigious. Women in particular have made strides in education, with more women than men enrolling in universities in recent years. The shift from a predominantly rural to an urban society has brought significant social and economic changes. The largest cities, such as Tehran, Mashhad, Isfahan, and Shiraz, are centers of economic and political power, and they have seen substantial growth in recent decades.